Thanks. In our local news tonight, some sad news. Longtime sportscaster and voice of the Nebraska Cornhuskers, Greg Sharpe, died on Friday. We'll turn over to 13's Michaela Kelly to reflect back on Sharpe's incredible career that started right here in Topeka.
Yes, Callie, before stepping into the radio world full-time, Sharpe made a name for himself in television first, spending a decade with the WIBW sports department.
Greg Sharpe is there in Dayton, and Greg, bring us up to date on what happened.
Greg Sharpe started at WIBW TV back in 1986 as an intern under then sports director Ron Paradis. He then came aboard full-time and would go on to spend the next decade at Channel 13, covering Washburn, Emporia State, KU, and of course, Kansas State.
And tonight's game in Manhattan pitted a pair of clubs that are struggling. K-State.
A university he went on to become the voice of.
Good evening from Toyton Family Stadium on the campus of Kansas State University. Greg Sharpe.
He then became the voice of the Huskers in 2008 and has been there ever since. This past April, Sharpe announced on his radio show that he received a grim cancer diagnosis, but was determined to conquer it. This morning, though, his family released a statement announcing his passing and thanking the public for their support. Throughout the struggles, though, he was behind the mic this season a few times when his health allowed, which comes as no surprise to some of the people who worked closely alongside him for years.
And didn't want to make a big deal out of it. That wasn't who he was, but he was a grinder. I mean, he just wanted to go to work and do his thing, and man, was he good at it.
Haskins says the world didn't just lose a great talent, they lost an even greater human being.
He's just a down-to-earth guy that everybody grew to love. They knew they could, easily approach him with anything. It didn't matter between just wanting to jolly around for a little while to something pretty significant that was going on.
From Topeka to Manhattan to Lincoln, the legacy of Greg Sharpe lives on at every stop he made. Sharpe is survived by his wife, Amy, whom he met while they were both working here at WIBW. And Callie, I know we never got the chance to work alongside of him, but many of our coworkers have and have spoken incredibly high of him. So our entire WIBW team sends condolences to his family.
Absolutely, a very well-loved figure both here in the WIBW family as well as the Topeka communities and beyond that he served in his broadcast career.